Hello, everyone, and welcome to BEC Talks, the podcast where we explore different facets of entrepreneurship and small business. My name is Jennifer Vivian. I'm the manager of Brampton Entrepreneur Centre at 41 George, and I'll be your host for this very special edition of BEC Talks. If you have a business you're looking to accelerate or you're thinking about starting in your entrepreneurial journey, please visit us. We're located at 41 George Street in downtown Brampton. You're also welcome to check us out at brampton.ca/BEC for a ton of valuable resources and updates on some of our many programs and special events. Since April is Earth Month, today's conversation is all about sustainability in business, why it matters, and how entrepreneurs can incorporate eco-friendly practices into their businesses. Our special guest today is Shiviani Gupta, founder of EcoBrownBox Essentials, a company dedicated to making sustainable living simple and accessible. She's recently rebranded, and the company is expanding its product line to include wholesome grocery items. Shivani, welcome to the show. As we get started, I'd love to learn more about how your childhood roots in Ayurveda and sustainable living influenced your entrepreneurial journey.
Thank you, Jennifer. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for providing this wonderful opportunity. So my childhood experiences has been rooted deeply into Ayurveda. My mom and even my grandmother, they both have been practicing Ayurveda, and in fact, reducing waste has been the habit in the family. The term zero waste is, I think, pretty new to us, but since my childhood, we have been taught to reduce waste, like even the peels of the fruits and everything. My grandmother would make something out of it, and then all the children will be like having fun, creating those stuff, whether it's a pickle, whether it is a face mask, or whether it is anything to do with the waste, even the coffee waste, the tea waste, everything will be like collected for making the use of other useful stuff. And that's how I learned about reducing this waste. I got into Ayurveda at the age of 14 years. Actually, my mother was diagnosed with a skin disease called psoriasis, and we struggled a lot to find something truly natural without any kind of artificial fragrances, color. Even the mica was something which was causing irritation to her sensitive skin. Nothing worked, and I was very much inclined towards learning something, experimenting with natural ingredients from the kitchen. So I showed my interest that I want to learn making Ayurveda skincare, and that's how I started learning, and I made my first soap for my mother.
Amazing. So if you could tell us a little bit more about EcoBrown Essentials and obviously how it came about. You're very passionate about natural healing. So if you could just tell us a little bit more about how you got your start in entrepreneurship.
So I started learning Ayurveda at the age of 14, but I have only taken it as my passion, and it is like it remained within my family. During pandemic, I got more time to follow my passion, and I started sharing my handmade natural products with my friends, family, and neighbors. And to surprise me, they came back asking for more. And they shared their positive experiences with the products. And that's how I got my first 50 customers without having even the website or any brand name. And they all motivated me that we really like these products. And that's the time like it clicked to me that this is the passion and with the purpose. So I found my passion and purpose along the way, and I took it forward. But the one thing which influenced me deeply was like whenever we used to buy something, there was a single-use plastic which used to come back with us at home. And then we used to talk about like our kitchen and our washrooms, like the bathroom was the two area in our house which was like flooded with plastic. So when I was launching the brand, I was very much clear that my brand is going to be the green and clean beauty products, and sustainable essential is going to be the core products of this brand.
That's amazing. So when you actually started working with the Entrepreneur Centre, your business was EcoBrownBox. And I know you've recently gone through a bit of a rebrand and a bit of a pivot, and the company is now expanding its product line. Could you speak a little bit more about EcoBrown Essentials, as you're now named, and what additional products and services that we can see come to market?
Sure. So in Canada, like my journey was working closely with community. I have been participating in all the farmers market, like in GTA, starting from Brampton, Mississauga, Gulf, Kitchener, and working closely with the community. We were able to understand about sustainability and expansion of the product scheme from crowdsourcing. People used to come back and say, we really like this product. Why don't you make even the next product like that? And then we used to talk about that we have something missing, which is into the products of like organic food. We do get the organic food here, but plastic-free organic food, either we get the sustainable or the organic. We don't get the combination together. If we buy organic food, it is wrapped in plastic. If we buy sustainable products, it is not sometimes organic. So bringing these two things together, it was like expansion of the product. So we started exploring like how should we get into organic, wholesome food. I started meeting a lot of local farmers across GTA. I used to travel to Uxbridge. I used to travel to Gulf, Kitchener, meet organic farmers, understand like how even they are following this organic process. Like suppose maple syrup. Maple syrup has such a technology-oriented process. How do they make organic maple syrup? And to see their passion, it really motivated me to bring the best to our community right here in Brampton so that we don't have to wait for Saturdays and farmers market to get those organic products. They should be available to our community anytime, all the days of the week.
And you're also a published author. I've just found out that you've written a book. So if you could tell us a little bit more about your journey in even becoming a published author and how the idea came about to write this amazing book.
So I always wanted to write a book, but being an entrepreneur, my plate has been always full. I did not get a dedicated time period which a book writing requires actually. But unfortunately, I faced a setback in the year 2024. And that was the time like my business literally went into pause because of some of the immigration issues. And I faced this as a challenging phase. But that was the time like it was those 6 months which was like totally available to me to follow my passion for writing a book. And I really get it all that 6 months of time preparing, working and bringing the best of my knowledge, researching, and then this book was completed. So that 6 months, which was actually a setback, turned out to be a beautiful 6 months for me. I could complete this book and it was released and became popular. Now it's Amazon bestseller as well. So I'm really thankful, to our community support. I would say that even in this challenging period, people used to come back to me and ask about Ayurveda practices, which used to motivate me to even research for those topics which does not exist in the book. So I tried to include those small queries which has come to me from our customers and answered those queries in my book.
And if people were looking to purchase this book, what is the name of it? And you said you could purchase it on Amazon?
Yes, of course. So the book name is Ayurveda Recipes for Holistic Wellness and Zero Waste Living. It is very close to our heart. This is what we are doing in EcoBrownBox. We make the products which are good for people and the planet. And this book talk about it.
What are some of the biggest challenges you faced in trying to create a zero waste future, and how have you overcome them?
People want to actually explore what sustainable living is, but taking the first step is the hard one. Like, for example, we are very much used to plastic toothbrushes, but changing it to a small habit of some nice alternative like bamboo toothbrushes, it takes that first step. Education is an integral part. I have been working closely with community, libraries, universities, and conducting workshops, creating awareness on single-use plastic and how much this switching to sustainable living can have the long-term benefit on their health and how it can impact our planet. So this has helped us a lot.
What are some things that you think a small business owner could look at doing if they were thinking about making that switch into more sustainable products, packaging?
The best place to start is like values. For any business or any individual or entrepreneur, I think they should ask why they want to be sustainable at the first place. And if they believe in those values, they have the answer of their why. It will be the motivation for them to start and to take that first small step. And I think sustainable living sometimes overwhelms people. So the first thing is to start small. Take small steps like reducing the packaging, sourcing responsibly, sourcing ethically, collaborating with the local farmers and then exploring the ways where they can just reduce the waste in our community. And I think the best and the important thing is to trust your mission. Maybe the journey could be slow, but every small steps count. So I think being committed to your mission is something which will help.
So you talked a lot about the importance of educating people into making sustainable decisions within their business. What are some things that you can do to continue that education piece and spreading the word, not just to consumers, but also to the business community? Because that's really important. There's obviously very simple things that a business owner can do to start thinking about building sustainability into their business model.
So before starting EcoBrownBox, I was working as HR and I was into corporate training. And my training experience helped me a lot in terms of even collaboration with businesses and shipping companies like Amazon and the bigger companies like Walmart. We definitely try to reach them and we try to talk to them about the packaging. We say that, we are here to collaborate, to conduct some, workshops, and then find the alternative for how do we reduce the waste. And recently we did something like the webinar with Walmart, and it was really a great success. We talked about the supply chain. We also talked about how Walmart can reduce waste in terms of, when they are delivering. And EcoBrownBox is also the one of the partner, like we are there in online Walmart, and we are all into sustainability. And we promote that to all the bigger companies to reduce the waste, especially in packaging, as much as possible. And I think practically it could be challenging, but it's not impossible.
So EcoBrown Essentials is making strides towards a zero-waste future. But what's next for your company in terms of sustainability, and what are some things that we can maybe look forward to seeing?
So that's very exciting question for me. We are now expanding our product range and we are getting into wholesome grocery. And we are really excited to share that we are opening the first zero-waste store in Brampton. It is going to be more than a store. It is going to be the community hub where people will have access to healthy organic grocery and healthy skincare without any unnecessary plastic packaging. They can bring their own container and buy the quantity they want. It will definitely reduce the waste and overconsumption. And we will be conducting workshops in our store at least thrice in a month. This will create awareness about harmful impact of single-use plastic. We will educate our customer about the healthy living and sustainable practices. So we are excited about the upcoming store in Brampton.
Congratulations on this very exciting business expansion.
Thank you so much.
Can you speak a little bit about the refillery option that people will have access to?
Yeah, so our store will be providing refillery option to all our customers. They can bring their own containers and they can get the refillery done. And we would also provide the containers to them. We will also have the recycle program. And if you have access of containers available at your home, you can definitely drop it to our store. We will sanitize and we will also make use of it. So this refillery section of the store is going to be like all the bulk section. We would have all the things available for refillery, the personal care and the grocery. So it's going to be the great, I think, section for our community to reduce waste, and you would be able to shop as much as you want. So this will also reduce overconsumption.
That's amazing. Another option from the bulk barn to have a place where we can go to get laundry soap and dish detergent and all those essential home items that we need at your store for refilling. What are some of the most popular products or services that you're seeing that people are gravitating towards? Do you have any top selling items?
I think our Ayurveda skincare has gained a lot of love and popularity here. And when I started my journey in Brampton's or Mississauga's or GTS Farmers Market, people used to come to my table and ask some interesting question I want to share. People used to come and ask why your lavender soap is not purple. In the whole market, we see lavender as a purple soap, and just in your table, I don't see any skincare colored. And we used to share our experience experience that we don't add any coloring to our skincare products. So natural lavender will never give you a purple color until and unless you add up artificial color or a food color to your skin care range. You will not get those vibrant color. Aloe vera is not green. So those soaps, which looks beautiful, might sometimes cause irritation. And that's why like our skincare is free from any kind of artificial fragrances, colorants, even mica. And they used to find it interesting. Like, okay, I always thought that lavender is purple. I never thought that it is because of the color added into skincare. So then we used to share our experiences about making Ayurveda skincare and why we don't use it and what makes it beautiful for their skin. And that gained a lot of popularity. People used to come to our online store and they have become our loyal customers. Apart from the skincare, some of the sustainable products which became very popular is like bamboo toothbrushes. We are the only manufacturer of bamboo toothbrushes which is like completely bamboo and completely compostable. Like even the bristles of the toothbrushes are made of bamboo fiber. So they used to compare our product with what's available in the store and they say, oh, this is something we have not seen. And it gives us a lot of like motivation, like, okay, people are accepting this product. And sometimes they used to come and say, oh, this feels so soft. Sometimes they ask about the other products. And now our customers are asking to get into makeup range. They say, we love your lip balm. Why not you launch lipsticks? So this has been really interesting journey for us to work close with our community, and crowdsourcing really helped EcoBrownBox to launch new products.
And do you have any challenges with the supply chain? Like, where are you getting these products from? And have you experienced any challenges, especially with the current situation with the tariffs? Do you see that posing any issues for you in accessing these products?
So we are proudly Canadian-made Ayurveda skincare, and I love collaborating with local farmers here. So my all suppliers are basically the Ontario's organic farmers. Like the spring is coming now, so I would be visiting lavender farms. And in supply chain, as I don't buy any of the ingredient from factories or stores or any online store, I directly collaborate with the farmers. So I get the packaging I want. Like I take my own bags to the farmers, and now in this 3 to 4 years, they know our businesses. They know that what kind of a packaging we like. So I'm able to collaborate in a better way with them. And in terms of tariff, I think Canada is well off to deal with tariff efficiently. And we are very thankful and grateful for the support we are getting from not only from our buyers, but from all the organization, community, and even I would say Brampton Entrepreneur Centre and Brampton Arts Organization. They are very much closely working with entrepreneurs. Only thing which hurts us is like our customers who are based in US. Now our shipments are kind of stuck at the border because the people in US, they used to order online, and now we are facing tariff which will be like borne by them. So those are the business, I would say, the hurdles which we are facing. But I think like with time, we would be able to find better solution and we will be able to deal with it.
I love that. A truly local business who is supporting other local Canadian companies. So congratulations on that. I just want to switch gears a little bit. And I know that you were a recent recipient of our 2024-2025 Starter Company Plus program. What does this recognition mean for EcoBrown Essentials, and how do you see it helping to expand your impact on sustainable living?
Well, this is a huge milestone for us, and it definitely validates the work we have been doing, and it boosts our morale, and the support provided is going to help us, expand our product range and support the launch of our first zero waste store in Brampton. So I'm very thankful for all the resources and even what I have learned during this program. I think we have an excellent mentorship program. Whether we get this grant or not, I think this amazing learning experience has been a greatest support for small businesses like mine.
Can you talk a little bit about just like your tenacity? Because you've been through this process. You weren't successful the first time, but you reapplied and you really dedicated yourself to the training and mentoring, and you built out an amazing business plan that really speaks to the expansion of EcoBrownBox and the rebrand. Can you talk a little bit about just like tenacity and the fact that you worked so hard to ensure the success and that you were successful in receiving this grant the second time around?
I think every setback has a hidden message of, a strong comeback. This is how we have to see it. I sometimes meet people who says, we tried enough. I think this definition of enough for every entrepreneur should be like not giving up. Enough is never enough. We have to keep trying until we get it. And learning is actually its continuous journey. We can't say that now I have learned. Like I'm still learning. I feel like second time when I applied, I really could figure out I missed it last time. And I had to learn this again. And that helped me a lot. And in fact, second time experience, when I was developing my business plan, I had so much of insights of my experience of last year. So I think people who do not get it first time, I would really ask them to apply second time. You would learn a lot, and your business plan would be something you will make it so efficient, so better, that not only for this grant, but it will help your business to grow better.
What advice would you give to other entrepreneurs who want to incorporate sustainability into their business model but aren't quite sure where to start or how to get started?
I would say that start small and integrate it into your values, integrate it into mission, and stay committed to that mission. If you want to integrate sustainability, it will be a slow journey, but it shouldn't be the journey which you stop somewhere because of the hurdles and challenges you will face during this journey. You have to educate yourself and your customer along the way and have the attitude of not giving up. I think you would enjoy this journey if you have that kind of a mission inculcated into the culture of the company.
And with April being Earth Month, obviously it's a great time for businesses to get started. But I want to talk a little bit about the importance of thinking about Earth Month all year. I feel like it should be Earth Year. So what are some things that you plan on doing throughout the course of the year, maybe not just as part of Earth Month, to continue sharing that message?
Sustainability for me personally is all about balance. It's about taking care of myself, my family, environment, and every day you wake up with making better choices. And sustainability will be your motivation factor. Once you get into it, you will not feel overwhelmed, but you will feel like practicing it more. So Earth Month is, I think, it is just one kind of reminder for us that, okay, this is something which we all should be doing. But I think like every day is Earth Month. Every day we are given with an opportunity to make better choices for our family, for our Mother Earth, and we should make those choices.
Thank you so much, Shivani. This has been a really insightful conversation. I'm already thinking about ways that I can be more sustainable in my daily living. And I hope our listeners also have learned about ways that they can integrate sustainability into their business model and make some positive changes.
Thanks so much, Jennifer. It's an absolute pleasure to be here, and thanks so much for giving me this opportunity to share insights and my journey with you and all the listeners. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for your time. And just as we wrap up here, if you have a business that you're looking to accelerate or you're looking to get started, make sure you check us out, Brampton Entrepreneur Centre at 41 George. You can visit us online, brampton.ca/BEC for all of our resources, as well as updates on all of our amazing programs, like the Starter Company Plus that will be launching again this summer. So thanks everyone for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you in the next episode.